Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an easy fall makeup tutorial with the chocolate matte lip. I'm really excited, so yeah, let's jump straight into it. So the first thing I'm doing is priming my skin with this Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick. I'm just patting that in to my skin. Next, I'm going to go in with this Maybelline color corrector. It's the Master Camo, and it's the orange shade because we gotta disguise my hyperpigmentation and my dark circles. I do this every single video. Sorry guys, I was talking because I was pre-filming for another video, but this is the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. They collabed with Alyssa Ashley, 45 shades. Check it out. I think I'm in the shade Cappuccino. I low-key put too much on here, but you know, we love a full coverage. Now I'm just blending it out with my Real Technique sponge. Girl, why you dancing? Anyways, next it's time to contour. We're gonna do some cream contouring with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I don't know what shade this is in, but I'll have it linked down below. Gotta get that faux head. Why do I keep shimmying? Like, what was I listening to? Anyways, now I'm gonna use this Real Technique sculpting brush to blend everything out. You gotta really take your time with this because it can start to look muddy, and it low-key did, but we're gonna work it out, so don't worry about it. Still dancing. I like to go with my Real Technique sponge, I like to go over what I just did, so that way it helps blend it out, makes it look more like skin-like, not like a bunch of just products sitting on our face. I hate that look, so that's something that I do. You'll see me do it all throughout the video. Next, we're going to use this Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. I almost went blank, and I'm going dramatic here. I'm actually using this to conceal but also highlight. The shade is a low-key a little light for me, but we make it work. Just a lot of blending. And I'm dragging it down my nose because that helps give a natural contour to your nose, because I really don't like to mess with my nose too much. Going down the bridge of my nose. Hitting that Cupid's bow. And then I like to go underneath my lip to give it more of a pout, because you know I love a juicy lip. And then I'm putting some concealer underneath that contour. This just helps clean it up, make it look a little bit more sharp, and you know, it kind of snatches your face. Now we're gonna spend a million years blending our life away. Am I the only one that blends so hard that my hand starts hurting and I have to switch hands? Anyways, next I decided to use this Smashbox primer water because I felt like the concealer and my sponge was getting a little dry, so you know, just had to moisten things back up. Now I'm gonna use my fingers to blend out my under eye concealer. This really helps because skin to skin touch will help warm the product up, and it'll just help it blend out a lot easier. Then I go back in with my Real Technique sponge and I just blend my life away. Now we're gonna set our face. I'm using the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. I'm using a Real Techniques brush. Wow, I'm using a lot of Real Techniques, so yeah, this is not sponsored, obviously. I barely have followers. Ha ha ha. Barely have subscribers, but I love you guys. Speaking of subscribing, if you've watched this long, you might as well hit that red subscribe button, girl. Or boy. And now it's time for eyeshadow. We're going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette today because it has like every shade that I'm going to need to use. So I'm using that orangey shade. They don't have names, which really sucks, but you know what you're going to do. So I'm just using that as my transition shade. Next, I'm going to use this shade, just put it all up in the crease, you know, warm it up, add some dimension. Now I'm going into this darker brown and I'm just putting this on the outer part of my eye. Next, we're gonna cut the crease. Cut it, pow, cut it. I'm not even in the front, y'all, like I was struggling. Anyways, what I'm doing here is I put the concealer where my crease is, and then I looked up, and wherever it hits, that's gonna tell you where you need to start your cut crease at. So that tip really, really helped me. I forgot whose channel I saw it on, but it really does help. So I would try that if you struggle with cut creases. Now we're gonna lay that shadow down, which I did not show. It's this pinky shadow out of the palette. I'm so sorry guys, I forgot to add that clip in. Anyways, now we're done. So I zoomed through this. I did all this stuff off camera. I used the Revlon liquid liner, I used Kiss lashes, and I used the L'Oreal telescopic mascara. Now we're going to bronze our skin. I'm using the Anastasia bronzer. This is in the shade Mahogany, and I'm using a Sephora brush. I forgot the name and number, but I got it in my gratis when I worked at Sephora, and I love it. Been using it ever since. Now we're gonna blush it up. I'm using the Morphe blush trio. I think it's called Papa Poppy. And I'm using that blush shade in the middle. It's just so gorgeous, especially on brown skin or chocolate skin. It's gonna look really good on us. Now I'm using the Artist Couture Jacqueline collaboration. This is LeBron's James. LeBron. I can't even say it. Y'all remember that Vine? Was it a Vine? Oh my God. Anyways, so we're putting that on. Gotta get the other cheek. Get it popping. I like to put it on the tip of my nose and then obviously in the inner corner because you just gotta bring it all together. And then I even put it underneath my eyebrow just to, you know, give a little highlight, brow bone highlight. Next, I'm just gonna use that Smashbox primer water. Now it's time for lips. I just used this Rimmel London lip liner, which their lip liners are slept on, y'all. Their lip liners are a bomb. This is in the shade Coffee Bean, and I'm just lining my lips, obviously. Now we're gonna go into this liquid lipstick. This is called LAX from ColourPop. It's a really beautiful shade. It's literally just the perfect brown. I love it. And now we're done. That was it, girl. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, that was awkward. Bye, guys.